St. Mary's head coach Randy Bennett has the Gales off to a hot start, winning 6 of their first 7 games. Tonight, the Cal Poly Mustangs visit McCune Pavilion in a non-conference battle. Next on CHN. From McCune Pavilion in Moraga, it's the St. Mary's Gales and UC Irvine Leaders. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Lewis, along with Alex Jensen. It was Benjamin Disraeli who once said, there's lies, there's damn lies, then there's statistics. In this case, the numbers don't lie. They go about things differently, but both very effective.
Yeah, two contrasting styles. Could be offense against defense. St. Mary's has been one of the best offensive teams in the country on this young season, Dave. First in the NCAA in field goal percentage, but they have not seen a defensive challenge like they'll see tonight with UC Irvine.
UCI bounced back with a win at Pacific in the middle as usual. One of the most unique players in the country in Mamadou Njai.
Yeah, there's certain things you can't teach. You can't teach. He's got one of the highest ceilings in all of college basketball.
And ideally, you'd like to get him away from the basket. A lot of different looks, and someone like Evan Fitzner could play a major role today.
Evan Fitzner's 6'10", but he plays like a guard and make the Anteaters play out of their comfort zone.
A real measuring stick game for either side. St. Mary's and UCI. Eaters and Gales coming up next on CHN. So the break actually gave the Gales a little bit of a benefit. Hermanson off the screen. Left it short, tap by Pinot, no good. Clark after it, taken by Hermanson. Fresh shot clock for the Gales. Lead by 5.
Huge activity in the paint by Pinot. Keeping that ball alive, letting it touch iron.
Like most teams, tough to rebound defensively out of the zone. Clark sets a screen for Rayhan. Timer inside of 10. Nard, deep 3. The nation's best from beyond the arc. His 16th 3 on the year.
Miguel's last couple of contests, he's deferred a little bit more to his teammates, but saw the space there and really kind of bailed the Gales out. Not a whole lot of movement in that zone to the high post.
Nard with a steal, jumping to the passing lane. Ahead of the pack. Emmett Nard with 5 straight for the Gales, and they have their largest lead. Russell Turner needs to talk it over. Emmett Nard with a 5-0 run, and the Gales cooking, leading by 10.
He's so improved this year, Dave. The game has slowed down. Here, picking the pocket, getting out ahead of Irvine in transition again.
8 consecutive 20-win seasons here in Moraga. During Bennett's tenure, 5 trips to the NCAA tournament, 4 NITs. So Joel Awich, who was born in Nairobi, Kenya. A guy who has improved every year. In fact, in high school was the most improved player 3 times.
Well, he's just scratching the surface of his potential. He's got an NBA type of body. No, not quite there yet. He can add a little bit of weight, but he's got NBA type of athleticism. Now you see a little bit more ball pressure further from the basket.
Making the Gales work clock. Fitzner in the corner. Timer at 5. Lob up top for Nard, deflected by Nwaba. Stolen by David. Attack the goal. Can't finish. Tapped by Nard, out of bounds. But you saw what Nwaba can do at the top of their zone.
And he's done that a few times here in the second half. Good adjustment by Joe Calero and his team. Pushing that pressure out beyond the three-point line. There were too many open looks in that first half from 3 for the Gales.
Fitzner out, Clark back in for St. Mary's. This is Meikle from the baseline. Averaged 4 minutes a game playing for Mark Few 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, he's nice in Joe Calero's system. A little bit of versatility. He can step out, hit that 15 to 17 footer. They'll post him up too if they get the right matchup.
There were no minutes in Spokane with the likes of Wilcher, Sabonis, and Karnowski.
Wow, what a front court that is, huh?
As good as there is in America. And now Meikle becoming a major factor in this Cal Poly rotation. Lead cut to 16. Gales negotiating this zone.
Let's see how they adjust here. Cal Poly's ratcheted up the pressure a little bit.
Emmett Nard from the baseline. Shot comes off, long rebound taken by David Nwaba. He's everywhere for Cal Poly. Meikle. Good closeout by Clark on the 3. This is Reese Morgan. His deep 3. Off the mark, rebound taken by Rayhan. Morgan has 17 made 3s on the year. Entering play tied with Sutler for the team lead. This is Pinot working Naba. He's got 5 inches in that matchup. The runner by Nar. So crafty inside, a la Dellavedova. Game Pano 6, John Landale with 9. Gales lead by 3. That's Alex Jensen. I'm Dave Lewis. Now, we heard from Randy Bennett. What about if you're Russell Turner? What adjustments would you make?
I think you got to stop the Gales from running. The transition defense for UC Irvine's got to be better. They didn't stop the ball very well there in the first part of that first half. Led to 7 transition points for the Gales. Now, the Gales obviously want to get out and run ahead of NJ, but the Anteaters have to stop the ball.
Let's look at the highlights brought to you by Pepsi. Back and forth we went in the first half. Well, Randy Bennett wanted a win for his holiday stocking, and avoiding that lump of coal, he got it tonight with a record-breaking performance. For our director, Dan Becker, producer Rick Reed, Jessica Bowe, Alex Jensen, I'm Dave Lewis saying, so long from Moraga. Gales with a win, a resounding victory. This has been a presentation of Comcast Hometown Network. Good night, everybody.